On today's episode of Read Your Dollar Bin Books, we're taking a look at JSA All-Stars Issue number 7 because I may have found a minor key, but it's interesting. So this book has two stories, one about Terry Sloan, one about Michael Holt, the two Mr. Terrifics, but we're going to talk about Michael Holt, and we're going to start off with the Spectre regaling us about how he influenced Michael Holt to become the second Mr. Terrific. I feel like the Spectre isn't going to miss a chance to tell us about how he found and influenced Mr. Terrific, but he did a good job, so we'll let him slide. But this short story starts off with Michael visiting his wife Paula in the cemetery. For those who don't know, Michael Holt lost his wife in a car accident before he became Mr. Terrific. But after leaving the cemetery, it feels like Mike is being followed. Indeed he is. So he ducks off in the alley, old school style, dons a mask, gets some T-spears, and comes out as Mr. Terrific. And there's no surprise to the fact that Mr. Terrific is handling business with these two jokers. And after it's all said and done, he takes one of their wallets and sees that they belong to the DEO, the Department of Extraterrestrial Operations, led by Director Bones, who thinks he's coming in for a regular day at the office. But he's met by Mr. Terrific because he wants to know what's up. And Director Bones plays it cool. He sits down and starts answering some of Mr. Terrific's questions, including the big question, why, which is answered by, because it's my job. I kind of like this Bones guy. He basically tells Mike that in his position, he has to be familiar with and keep an eye on all the metahumans and extra powerful people on Earth. And since currently Mr. Terrific is the leader of the JSA, it's especially important that he keeps up with Terrific. And he tells Mr. Terrific that he knows everything about him. And when Terrific calls his bluff, he mentions his wife Paula, and he mentions something that may be new here. He mentions that when Paula died in the car accident, she was pregnant. Now, as a person who just got introduced to Mr. Terrific through the movie and through his Year One book, I assumed that it was always known that Paula and the unborn baby died in the car accident. But apparently this is news to Mike. But my question is that news to the reader at this time? Is this a new addition, or is this a retelling of an already existing story? Either way, what happens next isn't a surprise. Mr. Terrific kind of takes it in stride, and he feels a little bit of comfort knowing that his wife isn't alone in whatever kind of afterlife there is, because we know he's an atheist. But that was the quick and dirty on the Michael Holt half of JSA All-Stars Issue number 7. And I was just wondering if this was the first time that the unborn child had been mentioned when his wife passed. If you know, let me know.